So, have you ever wondered, the food we eat every day, how does it actually grow? Today we're going to tackle a question that's connected to all our lives. Why are manure and fertilizers used in fields? Come on, let's understand the complete science behind this in a really simple way.
Just like us, plants need food to live. It's that simple, right? But the question is, where do they get this food from? And what would happen if their food source, their food, just ran out one day?
Okay, to understand this, let's try a simple analogy. Think of soil, mitti, as a kitchen pantry, but for plants. Just like our kitchen has all sorts of spices and ingredients, the soil stores all the essential nutrients that plants need for their growth.
So what's actually in this pantry? Let's take a look. See, just like we need our vitamins, plants also need some very special nutrients. And among them, 3 are super important, and you should definitely remember their names: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. You'll often see them called NPK for short.
Now, whenever a crop is grown in a field, the plants withdraw these very nutrients from the soil for their own growth. It's exactly like us taking things out of our pantry, right? And this process, it just keeps happening with every single crop. So what's the result of all this? Well, just imagine a pantry where you keep taking things out again and again, but you never restock it. What happens? Eventually, it's going to be empty, right? That is exactly what happens with the soil. Because of continuous farming, all the nutrients get pulled out and the soil becomes nutrient poor. Basically, it becomes infertile.
So now we come to the big question. How do we restock this empty pantry for the plants? How do we make sure our soil stays healthy and fertile for the next crop to grow? And this is where our heroes make their entry. Manure and fertilizers. These are the magic ingredients that farmers use to replenish the soil's lost nutrients. They're the ones that fill that pantry right back up. All right, let's first understand manure. See, it's a completely organic substance. It's made from the decomposition of plant and animal waste. Now, it doesn't just give nutrients to the soil. It adds something incredibly important, something called humus. You can think of humus as a kind of superfood for the soil. It's what keeps the soil alive, healthy, and improves its quality. So, what are the benefits of manure? Let's break it down, okay? First, it enriches the soil with that amazing humus and other nutrients. This improves the soil's structure. It also increases its water holding capacity, which is super important. And it makes the soil porous so that plants' roots can breathe easily. Better gas exchange. Basically, it's a complete health package for the soil. But think about this for a second. What if a plant needs a huge amount of a specific nutrient, let's say nitrogen, and it needs it, right now? Manure, you see, works slowly and steadily. So in a situation like that, what can we apply? The solution to that problem? Fertilizers. These are man-made plant nutrients produced in factories. So fertilizers are chemical substances that are extremely rich in specific nutrients like, you guessed it, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Think of them as a powerful nutrient booster shot for the plants. The biggest advantage of fertilizers is their speed. They provide an instant supply of the exact nutrients a plant needs. The result? The plant's growth becomes super fast, and the crop yield, that's the amount of crop produced, increases by a lot. Okay, let's compare them side by side now, so the difference is crystal clear. First, the source. Manure is natural and organic, while fertilizer is man-made, a chemical. Now, nutrient content. Manure has a mix of nutrients. It's less specific. But fertilizer? It's a powerhouse, very rich in specific nutrients like NPK. And here's the most important difference. Pay attention. Manure adds humus and improves soil quality. Fertilizer, on the other hand, adds no humus, and its overuse can actually harm the soil. So, for the long-term impact, manure is great for soil health over time, while overusing fertilizers can decrease its fertility. So finally, if this question comes up in your exam, what's the perfect way to answer it? Here you go. Both manure and fertilizers are used in fields to enrich the soil with nutrients and to maintain its fertility, which gets depleted because of continuous crop cultivation. This whole process ensures good vegetative growth, which results in healthy plants and high crop yields. That's the key takeaway.
We hope आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा होगा और क्वेश्चन से रिलेटेड कॉन्सेप्ट्स क्रिस्टल क्लियर हो गए होंगे. We'll see you in next video. Till then, tata, bye bye.